Tonight. Come on.
We bring our praise, we bring our best. The tithe, the harvest, every test. The windows of heaven open wide. The glory fall, the fire won't hide.
Come on.
Good Thursday morning. Welcome back to God, Family, and Country. I am your host, Tim Beard.
I am Ken Morse.
How you doing?
I'm good.
Listen, sicko.
Yeah, I don't know.
Stay over there.
I will.
You're like, I'm going to be late this morning. I'm like, late? What?
Yeah.
And you're like, I was sick. All right. Stay away.
Yeah. And now it's turned into this cold. I don't know if you can hear it in my voice.
Oh, I can hear it.
Yeah, so.
It's going to annoy some people.
Yeah. It's going to be different. Sorry.
That's the purpose of today's show.
Yeah.
I said to myself, I haven't got a complaint in a while. Let's change that today.
Okay.
I promise you by the end of the show, if we don't get a complaint, it's probably, I don't know. The world's toughened up, I guess.
Yeah, they got a thicker skin.
Yeah, I don't know. Not after what I got to say.
The world's not too tough because I saw an interesting scenario today when we got that job. So
I don't even know.
yeah.
Well, all right. We'll talk a little bit about it.
Okay.
So, the situation we talked about before on the show.
Yes.
So we got that job.
We sure.
We did.
We did.
Listen. You can push me so far.
Yes.
And I've got a lot of grace. But then it comes to a point, no more.
Right.
And that we hit that point today.
Yes.
And I was like, I don't know how this is going to go. And I'm like, all right, Lord, help me. Because I don't know. And I thought I handled it pretty good.
You did. I think what got the contract was when you're like, look, I'm not worried about work, man. I got God. And he's like, oh, I like that.
Oh, I looked right at him. I said, I'm a Christian.
Yeah.
I believe you reap what you sow.
Yeah, that's what, yes.
And that means more to me than anything else here.
Right.
My reputation and who I am and who God sees me as means way more than your money, because your money is no more special than anybody else. And that was it, because he's Chinese. He's been here for 16 years.
Yeah.
But Chinese and Japanese very strongly believe in honor,
yes,
respect. Like it's a big thing in their culture.
It's their culture, yes.
Yes. So when I said that, it totally was like...
It was like it changed.
Oh, it changed 180.
I mean, I thought you were going to make him cry for a while.
Dude,
he's like, I got options. I know, but they're not good ones.
No.
We're just trying to help you, man.
I know. I think it's the most frustrating thing is when you're trying to help somebody and they're not getting it.
Right.
And I'm like, dude, I totally went out on a limb for you. Like, this could have backfired, and then this woman's trying to like blackball me from this town.
Yeah, that's right. You risked yes, because the woman involved in this is a very big player.
Yeah.
And not only that, like, to try to help somebody, and I mean, the red flags were there from early on.
Yeah.
But, like, we could have walked away a long time ago, and this guy's going to be out of his house for another, who knows?
Eternity.
Yes, because she has no one.
Yeah.
She had no one to build it.
Right.
That's why it's a whole thing.
It was a whole thing, and so...
You just had enough.
I had enough.
You sure did.
I was like, these guys that I got working for me, they don't work for free.
Right.
And you certainly aren't going to take it out of my pocket.
Right. To do
This
all this
isn't
like
a charity, dude.
Right.
I do lots of charity.
Right.
This ain't it. It's way too cold out here today to be where we're doing charity work.
Right.
So no, I'm happy. He's ready to go forward. I just want to freaking help you.
Yes, but we need to ensure that we're
Trust me, out of all the towns I want to work in, that's not one of them.
right.
However, God has shown me that no, you will work in this town.
It seems that
And
way.
you'll enjoy it.
Yeah.
And honestly, I actually enjoy it more now than I used to.
Nice.
I used to dread it. Oh, I dreaded it, dude. You couldn't pay me enough.
Right.
Seriously.
Because
We would go to that town and to dig, not normal
Right.
stuff. I would charge double. And I'm not kidding. Double. Because I know the nightmare that I was going to have to go through.
Right.
Not anymore. Now I actually look forward to it.
That's amazing.
You know, something shifts in you when you know that other person that shows up, like, doesn't really care for you. And you've done everything you could do to make it right.
Right.
I mean, above, beyond, and beyond.
Beyond,
you know?
yeah.
And so now I just am like, you know what, dude, that's a you problem. And if I bother you, dude, honestly, I'm getting something out of it because I think it's hilarious.
Right.
I'm like, oh, how do you let me bother you?
Right.
I'll do it the way you want. I used to fight that. I would, like, for 15 years, I fought that whole way. Like, nope, I'm going to do it my way. I'm not doing it your stupid way. And then I got to a point, I said, you know what? Fine, we'll do it your stupid way. And then here's a funny thing. I'll say it on there. It's funny. My brother said he listened to the show, and I was like, huh, that's interesting. Often say things on your thing, and apparently it's just me and you in this room, but I forget that maybe it goes somewhere else.
Right.
I mean, you know, so I used to be like, this is the dumbest rule ever. Okay, I'll tell you. The town of Hanover, you're not allowed outside cleanouts. So we always put outside cleanouts in. It's future, like they have a backup. I can use an outside cleanout, not flooding your house. Like there's many reasons.
Good reasons.
Good reasons.
Yes.
Hanover will not allow it. 100%. You can't do it. Trust me. This is where it all started, my troubles, okay? I lied and said I took the cleanouts out that were literally 13 feet deep. No, I'm not exaggerating. They were 13 feet deep. It just so happens to my disadvantage when I said this that this customer went right to a manhole, which never happens, dude. So when the town camered up it, they saw cleanouts. Yeah. So I got babysat for a while. This was like 10 years ago at this point.
Right.
But I still have never come out of that fully.
Right, because
And dude, I've tried.
Right.
I mean, I've tried hard. And in the last 5 years, any way you want to do it, we'll do it.
Right.
I don't care.
Right.
I don't care anymore. Whatever. We'll do it your way. So, although I would admit it, but to Jim or whatever. But so, in the last year, dude, I think I've seen like 3 or 4 cleanouts that have pulled out and separated, which is the exact reason Hanover doesn't want them. And I was like, huh. And so when I tell people this, I'd be like, listen, don't tell Hanover this, but they're actually onto something. There is a fix for it. The fix would be when you put a cleanout in, just use PVC.
Yeah.
And glue it.
That's
because
what was in my mind.
Yeah, it's not going to separate then. But they won't even let you do that. So,
right, I get it.
Whatever. So, but we met with the building inspector, and because we wanted a good relationship with him.
Yes.
So prior to even getting the job, we met him on the job because there was a fire at this place, and so we walked through and wanted him to look at some things and make sure, like, we want to start off on the right page.
Right.
Dude, I don't care how you want it. We'll do it your way.
Yes, absolutely.
Just tell me what you need done if it's not right the way you want it, and we'll just do it that way.
Right.
Because trust me, it's easier just to go with it than it is to fight it.
Because they make your life a lot easier too.
Yes.
If you just like, okay.
I mean, trust me, I felt bad that's some of it. I think that was prior to going, like, this is post going back to church, right? Post, yeah. Since going back to church. So when I used to, like, give Jim Cray, who was the head of the DPW, or the sewer and water rather, or sewer anyways. When I used to give him our time, I used to, like, enjoy it.
Right.
But in the last few years, I don't enjoy it. I don't want to upset you. I don't want to make a phone call to you and you be mad or upset you have to deal with me.
Right.
I don't want that for you. So I've tried, dude. I've tried so hard just for this guy just to like me. Dude, we don't have to be friends and go out and get dinner together.
Right.
But just like
a great working relationship.
Yes.
Yeah.
Dude, I've tried. And it's fun. I think it's just him as a person, just kind of his personality. Because we'd be there. We were doing a manhole. You had to do a vacuum test. Another thing I thought was stupid, but
here we are. Yeah,
we did it. And there's a guy there that he recommended that he said here's a couple people, but this guy's good and cool. I have him come out and do it. So they know each other for like a long time. Well, next thing we know, he walks off, and that's it, dude. He didn't say goodbye. He didn't say have a good day. He didn't say F yourself. He didn't say none of those things. He just left. And I'm like, wasn't that weird? Like when you get on the phone, when you're on the phone with him, and you're like, when you finish your sentence, he just hangs up. He doesn't say bye.
So he's an awkward guy. Yeah.
Yes. Like, I don't know. So, I mean, some of it's him, I think, too, just kind of who he is, which is fine. You can be you. I'm not criticizing that. It's just odd at times because I'm like, you don't say goodbye, which I used to have an employee do the same thing. I'm like, dude, stop doing that. Like, it's disrespectful. Just say, okay, thanks, goodbye, whatever.
Right.
But when you just, like, hang up on the person.
Oh, just turn around and walk off.
Yes.
We're done.
Like, I guess we're done with the conversation. I guess. Like,
I've known people like that, actually.
Yeah.
I think they're so awkward.
Yeah, they're just probably, maybe they're introverts. Now they're not.
They're real introverts. Like, yeah. They feel awkward saying goodbye.
Yeah, well, that's
if
not
that
normal,
I agree. I agree with that.
So I was talking to my massage therapist, Linda, who's my friend too. But so I was talking to her Tuesday, and I was like, we've had a lot of shows and talk a lot of politics and whatever. I was like, I just don't want to do that anymore.
I agree.
It's gonna happen here and there.
Yeah, when we gotta bring them up,
because But I was like, I just want to have positive shows if we can, because there's too much negative in the world.
Yes.
And I don't want to contribute to that. So, and then the whole thing with Wayne Stearns and like the Facebook thing, and I was like, that really that means something to me.
Right.
Like when I say something and if it offends you, like I don't want it to be in a mean way.
Right.
I mean, if it's biblical and you disagree with it and offends you, well, I honestly don't care.
Yeah, email God.
Yeah. You and God work out
you
his
send
word.
him the email.
But I'm just going to follow it, and if that bothers you, well, that's on you and him. Between you and him. So, but like we do, we want to provide. We want to do a better show that is more positive.
Yes.
That brings you to God, and not further away, and doesn't like. There's just so much negative in the world, dude.
It really is.
And we'll have days. I can't promise. This isn't a turning point where I'm never gonna say anything that. Well, I promise you, I'm going to offend some people today.
Yes.
But here's the deal: when it's biblical and it offends you, I could literally care less, and I won't apologize for it.
Right.
Like I don't like when people apologize on behalf of God. Like, I apologize that this is His scripture, but it is what it is. No, you shouldn't be apologizing.
Right.
You don't have nearly enough fear of God, because you should be like, oh, this is what God says, and that's the end of it.
Well, most people use God as an accessory.
Yes.
If that makes sense.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Instead of, it's either you're all in or you're all out.
Dude, how do you do this? I have something for this.
Okay.
I have
Oh,
something.
really?
The worst question you could ever ask someone you are discipling is to have them read a scripture and say this: what did that mean to you? You need to stop being a verse-a-day Christian. Being a verse-a-day Christian is killing American Christianity. We are teaching people what is called eisegesis. No, God has parameters for His word, and you can't just cherry pick and make up your own doctrines. Who cares what it meant to you? What does it mean? That's the question. Like, what does this actually mean? Not what did I get out of it? Where did my brain go when I read that? We've got to let the word be.
Dude, we didn't rehearse this.
No, that's crazy, right?
We don't ever rehearse this show.
We don't. I don't even know what's going on when I sit down.
That's true. That's a fact.
Yeah.
He doesn't. I just tell him to sit down, push the play thing, and
we'll figure it out from there.
Participate.
Yes.
That's the problem.
Yeah.
Is everyone is a verse-a-day Christian, right?
Yes.
Where you pick out a little verse, but you forget the rest of the verse.
Yeah, the whole rest of the book.
Or the whole book.
Yes.
There's a lot of that.
Yes, yes.
We forgot the whole book.
Right.
We might as well get right into it, dude.
Okay.
So, it's Pride Month.
Yes. Okay. Here we go. Definitely.
Pride Month, or Demon Month, I would call it.
Yeah.
And if you take Pride Month and you take away a few things, you get Demon. Just, yeah. Benny Johnson shared that, and I was like, yeah, that's true.
I
So
mean,
true.
it is.
So, actually, crap, I need my phone. Sorry. All right, so, first I had to make sure I wasn't blocked, because if I was blocked, I was making a phone call to someone that I know it runs a page, and I'll be like, why am I not allowed on What's Up Newport anymore? Apparently that's not the case. Apparently they decided to take the message down. I'm assuming, I don't know who did it.
Okay.
It might have been the church, or it might have been the people. I don't know who did it. No, I don't care.
Right. Well, did the church make the post?
Yes.
Then they can
Correct.
delete comments.
Oh no, they took the whole post down.
Oh, they took the whole thing down. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, they should. They should. So the Epiphany Church in Newport. Mm-hmm. I don't know what church that is. One of them. So the post said, "Sorry, we practice. Come on, stupid phone. We practice respect for we practice respect for the dignity of every human being." And then it's got a picture with a bunch of flags that I don't recognize. Not all of them. So there's like a pride looking flag.
I saw
and there's
that.
like some brown thing. Or I don't know.
Yeah.
So I looked them up because I don't know. So the top left one was a blue field with white crosses. That's their shield. The Episcopal Church's, Episcopal Church's shield. Then the white cross is St. Andrew's cross, whatever. So that's their thing. Then the top right, the pink, the light blue, the white, brown, black colors associated with progressive pride, representing transgender people and people of color. And then the bottom right is yellow, orange, and red, part of the traditional rainbow pride colors representing the LGBTQ plus A, B, C, D, Q, whatever. And then the bottom left is, this is likely, I ChatGPT'd this, an additional pride-related colors incorporated into a redesigned church shield. So, yeah. Okay, so, here's the deal.
Mm-hmm.
In 1 Corinthians 6:9, homosexuality is against God. You will not inherit the kingdom of God.
Right.
It's also in the Old Testament. There's only like one sin that God says is an abomination to him, and that was homosexuality.
Right.
I didn't make these rules up. These are God's rules.
Right.
Nor will I apologize for them. And I'll say this right now. I love all people,
Yes.
but I will not share in your pride. I will not join in your sin, nor did Jesus.
Right.
Jesus sat with sinners, and he told them to repent.
Right.
That's a big difference. He didn't sit with them and put on a pride flag or
Well-
a drag show.
How about, or so let's say I felt like I was in the wrong body, right? Really,
Yeah.
I should be a woman, right?
Right.
Let's say I felt that way. Who cares what? So am I greater than God? Did God design me wrong? Is that what we're saying?
Why was Satan thrown out of heaven?
Ego, pride.
Bingo!
Yeah.
Pride.
Pride, yeah.
We have a Pride Month.
Yes.
Pride that you are going against God's natural way of living.
Right.
Like I said, I have friends that are gay,
Me too.
and I love those people.
Me too.
And I would do anything if they called me and asked me.
Yes.
But I'm not going to celebrate what you do in your bedroom.
Yeah, I'm not congratulating them.
I'm not going to congratulate you.
I agree.
Like, what happened here? This whole thing is screwed up to start with because, okay, what you and your wife and me and my wife do in our house, in our bedroom, whatever,
Right.
who is that for anyone else to celebrate or talk about or participate in or any of these things?
Right. Yeah. Because there's no heterosexual
No.
month.
No.
And I would say we're the most important because without us, you don't reproduce.
Yeah.
We kind of keep the society moving forward, kind of thing.
Yes, 100%. So, here's the thing. What you personally do on your own is up to you.
Yes.
It's not my job to tell you how to run your life.
Right.
I mean, I'll throw suggestions out there. I'll tell you what the Bible says.
Right.
And you can take it or you can leave it. That's
That's
but I
between you and God.
But that's my respect to you as a human being.
Right.
You might not like what I have to say, but it is what it is, right? But this is a different level because this is a church, okay?
Oh, I agree.
That apparently can't keep people in the church. So, you know, maybe they're worried they're going to have to shut the lights off because people aren't tithing enough. They don't have enough people in, so we're going to have to broaden the horizon. So we practice respect and dignity for the dignity of every human being. Well, you know what's going to happen someday when these people stand before God? They're not going to get respected and have dignity when they burn in hell for their sins.
Well, your job as a church is guide people to heaven.
Yeah, according to God's word, not your own made-up crap.
Right. Because if you're making it up, then I agree with you. This world is so... 10 years ago, it was a lot easier to tell the difference between a man and a woman. So we have people running our country in the Supreme Court. Some of them will not answer the question, what is a woman or what is a man?
Yeah.
How did we get to here?
Because
an average 3-year-old can tell the difference between mommy and daddy.
Yeah. Because they're so politically driven that they don't dare speak anything that goes against their cult. So, I don't know. Then you should definitely not have that position.
I mean, you should be proud to be a strong leader, man. That's what God's calling you for.
God made Adam and Eve, not Adam and Steve.
I mean, that's fair.
Dude, I'm not even to the offensive part yet.
Okay. Oh. Okay.
That'll come.
Okay.
So, you're a church, and you celebrate this clearly. Plus, you also celebrate people that they're trans. So they have mental illnesses, and now you celebrate it. So you celebrate demons. So we said this before. You can't serve two masters. You either serve God or you serve the devil.
Right.
And this church serves the devil.
Yes.
Because you cannot serve both.
Yeah. Being kind is a fake disguise if it's kindness where it's going to lead you to hell.
Yeah, the Bible says to love your neighbor as yourself. You know what that means? Love your neighbor enough to tell them the truth.
Right.
Not just to disguise their mental illness and say, oh, it's okay. You think that you're supposed to be a girl? Oh, it's okay. We'll celebrate that. I'm not celebrating nothing.
No, so you're telling me God was wrong when he created you?
Right.
I kind of find that hard to believe.
Yeah. So. So I made a comment. And now I don't even know what my comment was because it got deleted. Yeah, I didn't screenshot it. But it was basically that you need to preach the Bible.
Yes.
And not this crap that you're making up. And I'm like, you foul devils. You represent Jesus, not Satan. God hates pride.
Yes.
Lucifer was thrown out of heaven and took a third of the angels because of pride, because he was the most beautiful angel. He was a magician, and he thought, why do I need God?
Right.
That's the number one thing God hates is pride.
Yes.
But you think, I'm proud. I don't understand it, dude. Even on any level. Take God out of it. On any level.
Right.
I'm proud that I'm with a man or I'm with a woman of the same sex or whatever. Like, I don't get it, dude. Once again, what you do in your bedroom is not the public's field of, like, I don't get it.
Right.
What do you do? It doesn't have anything to do with anything.
Yeah, I mean, pride it doesn't matter who it is. It doesn't even have to be sexual.
No.
If you're just prideful, like, oh, I'm the best whatever in the world, like...
Oh, there'll be many people that are kept out of heaven, not just because of, the LGBTQ pride month. No, just pride in general.
Yes.
Because pride is what keeps you from God.
Yeah, that's a great way to put that.
And this whole thing is a slap in God's face. But for a church, listen, like I said, what you do at your house, in your bedroom, whatever, that's between you and God.
I mean, I think it's awesome they let all the people in. That's fine.
So does in our church.
Yeah, okay, that's what I was... Yes.
But we don't put a flag out front.
Right. We don't... Right, we're not celebrating the sin.
Yes.
Right. Like, you can come in, we will support you, we will help guide you.
What do you think would happen if we were to put a flag out front and said we support murder?
Well, that would be a problem.
But why?
Yeah.
Because you follow one of God's rules, you follow none of God's rules.
I'm with you. God, all sin at the end of the day is equal to...
I mean, you have a moron in Texas who's like a politician guy that is nothing but a wolf in sheep's clothing, where he says there's nothing in the Bible about abortion. I don't know. What about that? Thou shalt not kill.
I mean, that's pretty big.
I mean, I'm no linguist, but seems pretty self-explanatory.
I mean, when you start snuffing out God's creations... I think that's a problem.
You think?
I mean,
You know who celebrates that? The devil,
yes,
because he hates every single one of us.
right,
So, I don't know. But as a church, you should close your doors. You're not really a church.
right.
Like, it's a disgrace.
Yeah, well, that's the reason you're struggling to keep people anyways. Like,
Right, because the truth will set you free. And the truth, when you preach the truth, that's like when people show up.
right,
Not this watered down Christianity that is literally going to lead people to hell. Because they're going to think, well, the church said it was okay, so it must be okay.
right. You're actually creating a bigger problem.
For them.
Yes,
But here's the thing, too. And you should remember this, whoever the pastor is of this church. You will be held to a higher account than the people that you're supposedly pastoring.
right.
Because God will hold you to a higher account.
Yeah, he'll hold you to the word.
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
Like, it's your job to lead these people
right.
His way.
Yes.
And you're not doing that. That's going to come at a huge cost.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, 100%.
So, now let's make it about me.
Okay.
So I commented that. And then some person commented something like, weren't you the one that was sending Snapchats to a 16 or 17-year-old?
Oh, here we go.
I think there's something against the Bible. And then to someone else's credit, they commented something. I had like, Andrea, like, she's like, oh, she's standing up for you. Like, I had to read it a couple times. I'm like, what are they saying here?
Right. Trying to figure out the context.
And I was like, oh, okay. So here's the funny thing about that. And I'm like, how do I respond? Do I not respond? Do I just like, because listen, there's a great reward in persecution, and that's
Yes.
all this is.
Yes.
There's a great reward in persecution when you're standing up for God, not if you're just being persecuted because it's you.
Right.
But if it's for righteousness' sake, then there's a great reward. So,
I mean, it's a great cost to do great things,
Yes.
and one of those costs is persecution.
yeah.
I mean, that's just the way it works.
And when the devil starts messing, God starts blessing.
Yes.
Which, as a matter of fact, we signed that deal today for that job. But so I just commented, I was like, that's funny because when the police got a warrant for my Snapchat account, they found absolutely nothing. Matter of fact, the girl that I allegedly was Snapchatting, there's no history of me ever having a friendship on Snap,
Right,
like
right.
that. She was a friend on Snapchat.
Right.
And so, and then this moron person who this girl's dating or whatever, but said, because I got all these screenshots from back when all this crap was going on, but he's like, well, because you can delete it. Okay, genius. You can't delete off Snapchat's server.
Right.
Yes, the snap opens and they don't have a record of that.
Right.
But they have a record of you sending snaps. They have a record of who you were friends with on Snapchat.
Yeah, there's a whole blueprint.
I
there.
actually, matter of fact, I posted the police paper that said that there was nothing on my Snapchat.
Right.
So, and I say this, why bring this up? Well, real simple, because you think saying these things has some sort of power over me.
Right.
But I do a radio show that reaches thousands of people
Yes, and then you run
twice a week,
run a successful business.
and I run a successful business. I'll mention it on my show.
Right. Right.
So there you go. And then I commented, I'm like, aren't you a dude that's trying to be a woman? That's it. I hit the wrong demon. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Because the demon in you doesn't like what I got to say.
Right. Yeah, that's right.
And I hope that offends you. But guess what? You're a dude. You'll always be a dude. When they bury you in the ground years and years from now, and I bless you, I really do. I have
Right.
nothing against you, but your DNA, you will always be a man. You can add, uncut, and do whatever you want. You'll always be a guy.
I mean, it breaks my heart that you think you're something that you're not. Like
Yeah.
really, it does. It breaks
I feel like
anyone
it
who
comes
goes
back to
through that.
Parenting is one of the things I think.
It
but
it could very yes.
that'll probably make some people mad too. but-
Yeah. Well,
Hey, listen, you're welcome to get your own show. You
Yeah.
can do your own podcast.
you sure can.
You can. Welcome to America.
Yep.
You're welcome to not listen.
I mean, I'd even welcome to come sit down and have a chat because that's who I am. I know. Yeah. I mean, as long as it stayed civil.
I'm getting better.
Yes.
So yeah, there's that.
Yeah.
And then there's other comments like that all disappeared though. Like this comment was gold, and I'm like, no, actually, this comment was stupid.
Yeah. I have people. So I haven't done anything criminal since 1994. It's been a minute, right?
It's not even criminal anymore.
But I still have people, because of the things I do and all that I get that still thrown in my face. Well, weren't you? And like, yeah, I was.
Me and you are blood bought, washed in the blood of Jesus.
Yes.
God doesn't see our sin anymore, and he doesn't need to see your sin anymore. If you're that person out there, like, well, who do you think you are? I'm no one special.
Me either, right?
I'm who I am because of God.
Right. Just remember, you're no one special either, though.
Exactly.
Like, we're all God's children, and yeah.
Yes.
So.
This is crazy. Like, yeah. So that's where that went. It always goes there. I always laugh. The other thing I've learned is never take criticism to heart.
Right.
When it's from someone that has done nothing successfully in their life.
Well, no one above you will ever talk down to you.
Correct.
That is a true thing.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and that's just, so if someone's talking down to you, they're already below you anyways.
Yeah.
So.
It's sad. So I just bless you.
Yes.
I will not say your name because I won't be that disrespectful.
Yeah, right.
I mean, people see it on Facebook, but that's open. But I won't do that on the show.
Yeah.
I'm a jerk at times, but not. I want to offend people, but not. I won't do that. Like,
I mean, you're a nice jerk. It's okay.
yes, that's fair.
Yeah. Well, you care.
I do.
I mean, I 100%.
I do care.
You just don't sugarcoat it all the time.
And I won't.
Like, I saw that today, real time. It was awesome. I'd say it was one of the coolest things. I was like, okay.
A lot of that's like my wife rubbed off on me because she's always been that way.
Yes.
But now she's not as much. And
I saw that because she was like backpedaling for you a little bit. And you're like, no, look, we don't even need to do this. Like, I want to help you, but we don't have to help. Like,
yeah, I don't know. That's, at least in my opinion, that's just God working through me because, like,
I think that's what happened, honestly. God kind of like took over in that moment because he just like went down and he was like, okay, how do we?
I didn't know where it was going.
Right.
Because I was like, and then I just felt to say, listen, I believe you reap what you sow.
And yes.
And that's it.
Yep.
That's it.
And he almost like, okay, all right, you're like, yeah, okay, let's do it. I feel better now.
It literally.
I was like, okay, what happened here?
Right there. That's God.
Yes.
Listen, I'm not out. I don't care about your money. That's the thing. People think.
Like, yeah, during the conversation, in my mind, I'm like, okay, so I'm going to have to go find another job to cover this because this is not going a good way. That's what went on in my mind. And then all of a sudden, in an instant, he's like, okay, I'll cut you a check, sign the contract.
You know, the easiest jobs I've ever sold are the ones that look at the customer and say, listen, I don't care what you do because the sewer works in my house.
Right.
So we either can do it this way or
Right.
I don't care.
Right.
And 99% of the time, they're just like, yeah, let's do it.
Right.
I've had customers, and it's very rare. And obviously, customers with lots of money, but look at me and act like they're, $10,000 or whatever the number was, meant more than someone else's. Dude, I don't care what you're, and that's the thing with me. I don't care if you're worth $5,000,
Right.
$5, or $5 billion.
Right.
I don't care.
No, you're going to shoot him straight.
You're all going to get the same exact
Right. This is what it is.
story and who I am.
Right.
Sure, I might have a little more compassion for a person I know doesn't have money.
Yeah, I've seen you do some
Yes.
things. Yeah.
That's different.
Right.
But I mean, oftentimes it's people with money. They're the ones that don't want to part with it. But
That is true.
but it's amazing though when it's with sewer, they tend to be like, "Yeah, I don't want to do this again." Okay, that's cool. Let's fix it for you then.
Right. Right.
But at the end of the day, the toilet works in my house, so I don't care.
Right. Right. Yeah, my stuff's good.
And
so.
you'd be amazed how quickly they're like, "Yeah, let's do it."
Right.
Like I told a woman today, she needs $45,000 worth of work, and this is rare. And I
That's
told
a
her,
lot. Yeah.
"Oh, dude, this is for lining and some pipe bursting." I told her if that had be dug, she's probably looking at 80 to 90,000.
Wow.
I said, you have a beautiful house. And they put it here in 1908. And that's great. But I said, there's a trade-off. You have a beautiful house. She doesn't even have a driveway, dude.
Oh.
It's over like a bank. It goes down a steep, steep bank. It goes through the neighbor's whole yard. And I'm like, this is the trade-off, right? You have this nice house. You have this nice location. You have all this. But when things go wrong, it costs you 10 times as much.
Because of what?
Because of the circumstances.
Right, right.
I said, if this is on a flat lawn, I went out, there's nothing. And she knew. She was on the phone with the bank before we were leaving. She's like, yeah, I know, I got to fix it. So there's a cool story.
I love that.
This woman, this is cool. You know Soho, New York?
Mm-hmm.
So I think it's a suburb of New York City.
It is.
It's an extremely expensive place to live.
It sure is.
They only let like artists and stuff live there.
Right.
And this woman's an artist, and she's got to be in her 80. She's got to be up near 80, I think. She said her husband's 90.
Wow.
She said it's her third husband, and I don't know what was going on with me today, but I was like,
God.
how would they die? You know, I'm like, I'm on 3 wives, but those other 2 are still alive.
Right.
I'm like, what's going on here? So she's super cool, but she said, this is amazing, dude. This is like, she has had an apartment in Soho for 45 years. Her rent has not gone up
because
in 45 years because she doesn't. The guy never got an occupancy permit when she moved in, and by law he can't raise the rent. Do you know what the apartments go for around her? $14,000 a month.
Wow.
And she's probably at like a high end paying $1,000.
At high end.
And I told her, I was like, could you sublet? Because I would sublet this out and make like $12,000 a freaking month.
Yeah, right. That's smart. Yeah.
I wasn't sure at first. Like, listen, I can get along with anybody.
Right.
Seriously.
No, I agree.
Any walk of life, I can get along with anybody.
I've seen it.
And it's a gift, I guess. I don't know. So, at first when I met her, I'm like, I don't know. I'm not sure. This lady's kind of like, just a little different. I don't know. Like, and I can get along with anybody.
Right.
And
I saw it with the insurance adjuster today.
Yeah.
Yeah, got you.
I'm good.
Yeah.
It's a gift. So, it's funny, though, because when we left today, I'm like, she's the sweetest freaking woman ever.
Right.
She's just a sweet lady. Because, like, a lot of times my guys don't get along with all the customers as well as I do. And I get there, I'm like, what was the issue? She's like the freaking sweetest person I've ever met.
Right. Like, what's going on here?
She's telling me these stories and like, this is freaking cool, you know? So, so yeah, we're going to see like what happens there. And she's going to have to do something. I told her, I said, here's the thing. You got clay tile pipe. You got chunks of pipe missing. I can line it right now. Down that big hill at least, and then we could pipe burst the rest, and you know, because the line's got to be 250. It's got to be 250 feet long.
Wow.
So 130 feet of that, and then figure that out. You know, and I said, here's the thing, like, you're gambling, and I said, eventually the house always wins. So you might make it next month, you might make it next year, but I'm telling you, this chunk's missing. So eventually, no more pipe. Now we have to dig it, and I said, I don't even know how we do it because this was put in with a shovel, and that was back when men were men.
Right. We're laying stone walls and stuff.
Yeah. They don't make them that way anymore.
Right, they sure don't.
Including me. I'm not shoveling this freaking steep bank.
Me either.
No thanks. And so she's like, no, I understand. Like, she's like, I want to do it, but, you know, I got to talk to my husband who's 90, and then I got to talk to, like, the kids they're kind of like, push it off. I'm like, you can. But I can tell you right now, this house is a beautiful house, and I'm sure it's worth a good amount of, decent amount of money.
Right.
But you won't sell this house with a junk sewer pipe.
Right, because there's always an inspection. Well, there should be.
But if it just fails and you can't even flush the toilet, you can't.
Right.
So just, I get it. You take your time, but, but I wouldn't take too much time because, obviously it's probably been going on for years.
I agree.
It didn't happen overnight. There's still some pretty big roots in there, but like I said, I can offer solutions to anyone, but it's up to you then if you're going to take the advice. I mean, I've been doing this 20 years, so I know what I'm talking about.
You certainly do, yes.
And I feel for people because I'm telling you, a lot of our customers are people that literally moved in like a week, 2 weeks ago, maybe a month. Yeah, we just bought the house, and I'm like, are you kidding me? Like, we had one up in White River. I've never seen so many roots. The whole pipe was roots. It was a bank, and then they like converted it to a house. And these people, and it sat for like 7 years apparently. They're like, oh, well, I used it. I'm like, there's no way. So I got good equipment. You can't get the roots out. They grew in, like, the whole pipe was a root. Dig it up. I'm telling you, the amount of customers. Like, so if you're out there, you're going to buy a house.
Yes.
City sewer or septic, get an inspection.
Yes.
Because if you don't, it could cost you lots and lots and lots and lots of money. I mean, a new septic system is between $20,000 and $30,000 now. And then a septic line or sewer pipe could be anywhere between $5,000 and $45,000. Like this woman's pipe, it would actually probably be $90,000 to dig it because I don't know how you do it. I seriously don't, because it's literally 200 feet. It's probably 100 feet straight, practically straight down.
Right,
and then it goes level across. But I was like, how do you dig that?
Yeah, I'm safely. Yeah,
right. So, yeah. What else do I have on here? I wanted to talk about.
I don't know. I can't see it.
Why not? Oh, I had memes. This isn't political. So I mean, I guess you kind of say it is, but it's not, I don't think. So when butter was demonized, Unilever, I guess you say, I don't know, sold margarine. When Talon was demonized, Procter & Gamble sold Crisco. When eggs were demonized, Kellogg sold cereal. When red meat was demonized, Cargill sold soy. When raw milk was demonized, Nestle sold infant formula. When leather was demonized, BASF sold PVC. When wool was demonized, ExxonMobil sold polyester feedstock. When animal fat was demonized, the seed oil industry grew from a niche product to the most consumed food ingredient on Earth. Every demonization of an animal product made a specific group of shareholders very rich. Every one of those products have been eaten by humans for thousands of years without ingredients, without incident. The science changed the moment a substitute existed to sell. Follow the money. The advice will start to make sense, a lot more sense. And it's like, that's so true. They're like, oh, don't drink raw milk. You're like,
right.
And I'm like, that's funny. They do in the Dominican. Well, cheese, non-pasteurized cheese, because their milk comes in a carton. And I love milk, but I'm like, and not in a carton, like refrigerated carton.
Right.
Not like a Fairlife one.
Right.
And I'm like, I mean, I know it was in the cow and it wasn't cool, but but I'm not taking it from the source.
Yeah, but the cow doesn't have air inside it to create the bacteria.
Yeah.
That's the difference.
Yeah. So remember, eggs are bad for you. This is bad for you. And then a new study comes out, oh, that was wrong.
Well, eggs is probably one of the best things you can eat all the way around. It lowers sugar, high in protein. Like they're just really good for you. But yes.
So
it's why Bill Gates is buying up all the farmland out west, because he wants to do veggie burgers, not with cows. And
you know what they should do to Bill Gates?
Lots of things.
You can fill that in on your own.
Yeah, he's probably the most evil person.
He is one of them. Hillary Clinton would be the next one.
Yeah, very equal.
Yeah, same basket.
Yes, 100%.
It's probably gonna get hot in that basket real soon. Yeah, you should eat natural things.
Yeah, you should.
Any of the bean oil stuff's not good for you.
Right.
Natural things are good for you. Lard is actually good for you. Remember? Oh, no, lard's bad for you. No.
Lard was one of the best products ever. So I grew up really poor with my great-grandparents, and they didn't do a lot of... They stored a lot of their meats in lard at room temperature, and it would last forever. So if there was a holocaust or some type of horrific event that happened, your number one thing is lard will save your life through all that stuff, because just a beautiful product. But yeah.
In the Dominican, I'm proof you don't die.
Right.
So you drive by and they have fresh animals hanging up by the side of the road. I mean, it's the most unhealthy looking thing you've ever seen in your life, but the animal was literally just killed that day. So that, because, think about it, you kill your deer and you hang it, right?
Yeah.
Granted, you don't hang it in 80-degree heat, but you hang it, you let it sit. Cows, all the that's what they do. Then they process and whatever. So, this stuff's out in the elements, and I'm like, I don't know, because my brain's thinking
My grandpa, again, they didn't, back when I was growing, I'm old, but not that, my great-grandparents were very old school. We didn't go to the grocery store, we bought all our stuff, but deer hunting was huge in our family. And what they used to do, because they didn't have the freezers like we have today, chest freezers and all that, they would take the deer and wrap it in burlap and bury it in this basement, in the dirt basement, and then we would dig it up 6 months and scrape the green mold off in it, and I didn't die. It was actually it was better than any. So yeah, just saying.
Yeah, I mean,
it was bad.
I'm one of those people when you eat food, it has to look appetizing.
Right. I'm with you.
I struggle sometimes with the air because things don't necessarily look like. Okay, Udelki, we pull over on the side. There's all these stands everywhere. So,
and it's hot there, right?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
So
so it's already cooked when you get.
Yeah. Beef jerky time you're done. I know why they eat. I want to say this. You know why they eat so much chicken in the Dominican? Because the beef is horrible.
Okay.
Dude, I haven't had anything beef there that was worth eating.
Really?
But the chicken's been amazing.
Okay.
Maybe because their cows aren't fat enough. I seen some that I'm like, whoa, they need to eat. I've seen some big ones too, but I'm thinking they must milk them or something. I don't know. So, anyways, we stopped at the same stand like the month before, and because I'm like, well, pull over, because this is when Luis was driving, because I know they have those crackers there that are so good. I didn't like the cheese, but the crackers are amazing.
Crackers are good, yeah.
So I got that, and of course, then they got out and got whatever. So we're driving by that again, and he's like, hey, pull over there. Okay. So I pull over. And she comes back with these 2 biscuits, dude. These 2 biscuits had to be the driest biscuits I've ever seen in my life. I'm surprised they didn't suck up the friggin' bag they were in, because,
wow.
They were dry. I took one bite, and I'm like, no, I'm good. You can have that.
Yeah.
So I don't know. She has this, and I think we might even talk about this already, but she has this, I don't even know, man. It looks like paste, or kind of looks like what a dung beetle would roll around.
Oh, man.
And she puts it over to me, and I'm like, and I'm in a conundrum, because I'm like, I don't want to offend you, but at the same time, I don't know. I have no clue what it is. So I tried it, because I'm stupid like that. And I'm like, it was almost like an oatmeal no bake cookie at first.
Okay, that's not so bad.
No, it was sweet. And then it had more like a coffee flavor. And then
Interesting.
the texture was weird. It was like berries or something. Dude, I still don't. To this day, I don't know what it is. And even if she told me, she'd give me some name that wouldn't make sense to none of us anyways. But, so I tried it. But, like, I mean, I haven't gotten sick yet.
Right, it's just weren't enjoyable.
Keep in mind, every time I eat, even at home, but anytime I eat, I always say, Lord bless this food.
Yeah.
Thank you for this food.
Yes. That's, I mean...
Because the Bible says you can eat poison, snakes can bite you, and it
You
won't
could
harm you.
you could have just been like, no bueno. I think...
I should have said, I'm full.
Yeah.
So you know I was lying, because you never eat when we go there. Yeah, so, like, natural things that are from God, like, those things are good for you.
Yes.
I mean, like, a poison berry is not good for you, but there's things that other people died eating in the past that you know not to eat. But, like, eggs and...
Beef.
And, like, natural things. Like, do you know where high fructose corn syrup came from? Because they had too much corn one year, and they didn't know what to do with it. So they turned it into that, and then they realized, whoa, we can make money and use this.
Yeah.
That's where it came from.
And corn is one of the worst things.
Oh, I love corn on the cob, though.
No, it's so good. No, it's so good, but it doesn't. It's high in nitrogen.
I don't care what it's high in. It's freaking delicious, dude. You take a corn on the cob and you lather it in butter.
I'm with you.
And then
with
put
you.
some salt on it.
Yeah.
Dude, I could eat a lot of them.
No,
I could eat that as just a meal.
Oh, I like to get it at the fairs when it's cooked like that. It's like on a stick.
Yes.
It comes buttered and everything.
Here's the thing. You know how many times I've told you Delky? Because you have to drive by this place, and it's right where the woman's always passing out the tracts. I love that woman. Like, she's doing God's work.
Yes.
When I see her next month, well, this month,
Yeah,
in 12 days,
Yeah.
I'm going to bless her. Something, I don't know what yet. God's going to do something, because that woman's amazing. However, they have this, I was like, and I keep sending you Delky. It's like, Masa. Was it Masa? Yeah, Masa. It was corn. I'm saying that because I want some.
Oh, right.
I'm waiting for you to be like, yeah, pull over, and I'll go talk to the person, because I don't know what it costs or whatever. You know?
Right.
But, dude, I love corn on the cob.
Nice.
I love it.
That's amazing.
I could live off corn on the cob and mashed potatoes.
That's a good combination.
They always try to tell me it's pizza, my family, but I'm like, I like pizza, but mashed potatoes and corn on the cob is where it's at.
Yeah.
Both some of the worst vegetables for you, but my
Yeah.
favorite. Oh, they'd be like, potato's not a vegetable, it's a starch. I don't care what it is.
Yeah, but it's really high.
delicious.
It's really high in potassium. So
It's delicious.
yes.
My best memories in my life or in my childhood, my grandmother Beard made mashed potatoes
Nice.
with fresh milk from Johnson's farm, Wendell
Yeah.
Farm.
Nice.
Those are my best memories.
That's funny.
We used to go with a milk can and get the milk, and my grandmother would scoop the and I'm 30. I'll be 43 this month. So don't think I'm like 60-something years old. Like, oh, that
Right.
makes sense back in the day. No, like this wasn't that long ago. So when I was a kid, we'd go, and then my grandmother would scrape the cream off the top, and I was like for the coffee.
Right.
And I love that. I love milk, mashed potatoes. I don't know where the corn and cob came. That's probably my parents. Like, but those are the three staples in my life.
I love that.
And I like, especially in Dominican, like their barbecue chicken is amazing. But if you think you're gonna go there and get a good steak,
Yeah,
it's not happening.
No.
If you could open a restaurant there that made good steak, dude, I think you'd bank. Especially with tourists, because tourists.
Yeah, because they can't find a good steak. That's the need.
There's no such thing, dude.
That's the secret to life, by the way, of wealth. Just find out what's missing and solve it.
Yes.
If you solve problems.
Be a problem solver. Serve people.
If you brought great steaks, if you brought some Wagyus over there.
Dude, we could send Omahas there and they'd be amazed.
You would be.
We could, dude. They put them on dry ice or send them.
Yeah, that's true.
This is a fantastic idea.
Yeah, I'm just saying, you would make the whole village happy.
I mean, they're happy with rice, but yes.
I'm just saying, real good beef.
Barbecue, dude.
They wouldn't even know what to think.
Christmas barbecue.
That's a good idea.
Just so, we haven't talked about this, and I really should start talking about this because, I mean, I apparently have so much faith in God that I just know what's going to happen. But so that village is probably 200 kids. You don't even understand. You don't even understand. So I have come up with the idea.
Yes.
I pray God led, because if not, I'm going to have a hard time cashing that check. But I want to buy all those kids a gift in the village.
Yeah.
So 200 kids, $100 each kid's 20 G's.
Yeah.
And that's like cheap presents. And so,
Yeah.
listen, you're contributing.
I know. I'm giving you
$100
a week. Yeah.
So that's $3,500
right there. Yeah.
So I'm along the way.
You are getting there. But
So if you wanted to help with that, you certainly could reach out to us.
yeah. I mean, 10% of that job we did to book today.
Yeah. True.
That's a big.
It is.
I'm just saying.
It's gonna happen no matter what. I told you before I'd mortgage my house if I had to.
I know. I know it'll happen. I agree with you, 100%. Like,
And
yeah,
you see, when I say it's gonna happen, it happens.
it has so far for sure.
Like every time you say hopefully, I want to hit you.
Yes, I know. You've corrected me a lot of times.
It'll change soon.
It will, because
Beatings will continue till morale improves.
that's a Tony Robbins thing. If you want to change somebody's mind, you got to do something drastic. So if you smack me upside the head every time, I guarantee it changes quick. I'll be like, what the heck?
I was gonna offend some people today.
Yeah.
Better than I did, but I think we're gonna have to do another show. I want to play this clip.
As I
Though.
was standing here, I heard the Lord say, tonight I'm going to heal the broken heart. It's many people just from the storms of the last number of years they're broken hearted. Now you put on a tough exterior, but you feel that. And tonight I felt it. I felt the oil begin to pour. There it is right now. There's the oil right now. He's pouring it out. He's healing your heart right now. But Jesus binds up the broken heart. That's what he said. The Spirit of the Lord is upon me because he hath anointed me to preach the gospel to the poor. And he said to heal the broken heart. It's going to be a supernatural week. I'm telling you.
That's Pastor Rodney Howe Brown, Tampa, Florida, the River Church. He's South African. He's amazing.
Yeah.
So I got some scriptures. So the Lord is close to the brokenhearted and saves those who are crushed in spirit, which is Psalms 34:18. Also, he heals the brokenhearted and binds up their wounds, Psalms 147:3. And then Isaiah 61:1. He has sent me to bind up the brokenhearted, which he's talking about Jesus. So if you're brokenhearted, because people have been through stuff, right?
Yeah.
We've all been through stuff. This has been a rough little patch of time. I just found out someone I'd known for a long time, who was only 49 years old, died like a month or two ago. And I didn't. My brother said something today, and I was like,
Wow.
really caught off guard. And
Right.
then I will say this on the show: condolences and prayers to Dana Ramspot's family. Pray I said his last name right, but he was the deputy chief in Sunapee for forever.
Yeah.
I've known Dana forever.
Yeah, that's Megan's dad.
Is
Yeah,
it?
yeah, Megan Williams. Yeah.
Yeah, he lost his battle with cancer this past weekend, and so prayers to your family. That's a tough one.
That breaks my heart. I didn't know until just now.
I remember, like, obviously I knew him for the fire department because I was on the fire department for years, and Croydon, and
Yeah.
Newport for 2 years, and so he he's just been a staple in the Sunapee Fire Department for forever.
Yeah.
As long as I can remember. But I think the thing that I remember him even more for really is he worked at Hubert's. He was always in the box truck.
Right.
You go from Newport Hubert's and Luana and all that. I just remember doing that for years, and super young dude, like 61 or 2.
Yeah.
He was a year younger than my dad. Like just, yeah. So
Yeah.
my prayers and condolences to his family. Too many good people lately.
Yeah. That's definitely shocking to me because, yeah, I guess I'll have to give my condolences to Megan, and yeah, that's too bad.
Yeah, I knew he went through something at one point, but I didn't. Yeah, and then someone said to me a couple weeks ago, like her friend's husband was like only had a couple weeks left to live, and I was like, man, I wonder if it's him. And then yesterday I messaged a friend of mine and said, is it Dana? And he said, yeah. And I was like, man, that sucks. That's a tough one. So I guess that little clip goes well with
It does.
God comforts the brokenhearted, and at the end of the day, the answers are Jesus.
It is.
It's just what it is. Whether you've gone through stuff, well, we've all gone through stuff in our life. Doesn't matter.
Right.
It's everyone has something, and oftentimes a lot of the things that people have gone through in their life resulting, like that's why they are who they are today.
Right.
It's past traumas.
Yes.
And God will be there for you in all those times.
Yeah. I mean, Tara, just for her to have the faith she does blows my mind because she has lost all the people that are closest to her, except for our kids and me.
Yeah.
But her mom, her brother, and she said not long ago, she's like, I wish my mom would have had the faith because I think she could have beat it if she had. Like,
I'm telling you, there's things you don't think you can beat, but with Jesus you can beat it.
yes, I've seen it.
There's just things, man.
Yeah.
There's things.
Yeah.
Pastor Sam's wife, Miss Crystal,
Yeah.
inoperable brain tumor. There's nothing they can do.
In Dartmouth.
In Dartmouth.
During COVID. I remember
Yeah.
the whole story, yeah.
The doctor quit. She got her miracle. The doctor quit.
Right.
Quit. That's an 8-year investment in your life. You were a doctor.
Right.
But she couldn't explain the miracle, so she just quit.
Right.
The industry.
Right.
Just quit.
Because, right, how do you explain that?
And they've been praying, and they've been praying. I remember Pastor Sam saying that some people in church were upset that they didn't know that what she had going on. And Pastor Sam said she couldn't have sympathy because sympathy would have killed her. She needed faith, not sympathy.
I feel that.
And then they went to Tommy Zito meeting, and that's when God healed her. And let me tell you, I didn't know her prior to, because I kind of wish I did, because I would have known. But like, you'll never meet anyone in your life that has more joy than that woman.
Right.
You won't.
I don't know that person, but I've never seen her not smiling.
It's the rarest thing I've ever seen.
Right.
She's always smiling. She's always happy. But that's what happens when God gets a hold of you, and you were given a death sentence, and God said, "No, I don't think so."
Yeah, I decide those things.
I decide
Right.
when your time is and when your time
When
isn't.
I need you and don't. Right.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, if they can get their miracle, then Pastor Sam died when he was 9 years old.
Right.
His parents
Fell,
prayed
yeah.
and prayed. He fell from the attic on the top of second story to the basement.
Yeah.
Through like this dryer chute thing or something, whatever it was, and he was dead.
Right.
But God said, "No, I got bigger plans for you." Those are two people
Right.
with death sentences.
That's
one
right.
was at death's door,
Yes.
and one was heading that direction.
Right.
And God said, "No, I say when your time is."
Right.
And so your life can change just like that.
Yeah. God is so powerful. He really is.
It's about a relationship with him. It's not about religion. This whole thing we were talking about earlier, this Epiphany Church, that's religion.
Yes. Yes.
That'll send you to hell. It's about a relationship with Jesus.
Right.
And you need to find a church that's teaching the Bible, that doesn't have pride flags out front.
Right.
Now, if you find a church that doesn't accept anyone, let me know. I'll bash the crap out of them on the show too, because that's not biblical either.
Right.
But you don't celebrate any sins.
Right.
I mean, this is the church that's known for adultery. This is the one. We celebrate it. Actually, that's Bob over there, and he cheats on his wife all the time. But we love Bob, so we're not going to call it out. No.
Matter of fact, Bob, we're gonna hook
Yes.
you up with the girl. Yeah. What's going on here?
No, that's not.
Right.
That's what you. But we love Bob.
Yes.
And we love Susie, and we love Bill and Frank and whoever.
All right, but get your stuff together, Bob. I
Yes.
almost said the other word.
Bob. That's not it. You don't celebrate
Right.
sin.
Right.
That's not what you do. And that's not what a good person does. So if your friend's hooked on drugs, do you celebrate that with them? Do you buy them drugs?
Yeah, let's go hang out and
Yeah, I'll go buy you that bag of heroin.
Yeah, you need that.
It's
right.
cool. It's
Yeah,
all right.
Yeah.
I want to be a good friend. Or do you say, whoa, I don't want you to die.
Right.
And so I'm going to tell the drug dealer, if you sell drugs again, I'm going to send them to Jesus.
Yeah, yeah.
That's what a real friend does.
I had a friend do that for me once, actually. It's pretty amazing.
Hey, that's what Charlie, I know, no, Johnny Cash is.
I went through some stuff one time, and I kept showing up to work, and he's like, you show up like that one more time, I'm going to beat you and your dealer up.
Good.
Yeah, I was like, okay.
How much does your family mean to you? How much do your friends mean to you?
Right.
Are you willing to go that far for them? Because Jesus went all the way for you.
Yes.
All the way.
Yeah,
Nailed, hung on a cross.
Carried a cross that was too heavy to carry. Yeah, the
Yeah.
whole thing.
Yeah. That's what he did for you. And he did it for me, he did it for you, and he did it for whoever's listening out there that's like, well, I've done too much. No, he knew what you were going to do before you were even born.
And that is such the most common thing ever. I don't know if I've ever felt like that per se. Like I was too bad to be because
I've seen it. I've seen it.
But I see it a lot.
I've seen it.
That Adam that posts on my post there that Jason spoke. Yeah, he's been that way a lot, and he's like, "Well, I'm not redeemable."
That's not true.
I
That's
was
a
like,
lie from the devil.
Yes, I was like, "Well."
We gotta go in a second.
Yes.
But when we were in Texas, there was a woman that Pastor Sam and Manny they didn't seem to get through to her, but I could sense what was wrong. She just didn't feel worthy.
Ah.
And I looked right at her and told her, I was like, Jesus knew everything you were going to do before you died, or before you were even born.
Right.
The devil's lying to you that you're not worthy. Because no matter what you've done in your life, he already knew.
You're right.
And he still decided to go that cross because he loved you that much.
Yes.
So don't think you're irredeemable, because you're not. And I got to apologize because I was trying to be more offensive today, but I don't think I'd succeed with that.
Yeah, we'll try harder next time.
We'll try harder next time. Oh, yeah, and on Monday we'll talk about how you're going to win a cruise September 10th.
Yes.
God bless you.
Later.
Later.